Hey guys, in my ongoing Know Thyself January, we've been talking a lot about barometric pressure because we've been having some crazy weather here in Ireland. And so I just checked in. Barometric pressure here is at 1,022. Normal here is usually 1,011 at sea level. We dropped down 2 days ago into the high 960s. It skyrocketed back up. It plummeted. It went back up again. It's like a roller coaster. So I wanted to talk today. Yesterday it was about sinuses and the importance of the sinus cavities and how they regulate the old meat suit. And so, the number one point always being you are not your body. Your body is a pressurized spacesuit with all sorts of bells and whistles that is here to serve your spirit. Okay, so let's make that clear. Well, from yesterday to today, I wanted to talk about another effect of these crazy barometric pressure waves. And it was the amount of people who came in who were fartled yesterday. And what is a fartled individual? Well, that's somebody who's startled by their own farts. So I can't even tell you that table right there. So what does my day consist of? Bang, push, right? So I spent a whole lot of time watching people go, sorry, sorry. Yeah, fartled. They were startled by their own farts. Great word. I think it might be my favorite in the English language. But why did that happen? So we were talking about pressure changes and the effect that that can have on the face and where it feels like your face is caving in, your eyeballs are popping out. And if you think about the stomach and the intestines and the effect that barometric pressure would have, what is the stomach? Only, a gaseous bag full of stomach acids and holding space to receive the food that you take in through the mouth, digest, push through the intestinal tract, 21 to 27 feet worth of track. And so that food that's at various stages of digestion, it releases naturally a gas. Okay, so when the barometric pressure fluctuates the way that it has over the last couple of days, what happens? We expand and we contract. So think about it. Last time you took a flight, did you get off all nice and lean when you landed at your chosen destination, or were you a bloated gas bag and then you went into the toilet and you know the routine? Deflated. Your fingers are swollen. Your ankles might swell. Whatever, and that's because as you go up in an airplane, the cabin pressure is actually lower than what it would be at sea level. And they're always trying to regulate that pressure so that people don't pass out and die. So what happens is you'll notice that the stomach expands. This is why everybody who gets on an airplane and starts drinking a fizzy drink or a carbonated beverage, those are the ones that get hit worse, because you're like putting in gassy liquid into the stomach, and then the pressure is changing and the stomach begins to expand and swell. And this is why you feel all bloated when you get off a plane. Well, the same thing happens here on planet Earth when we are walking around in the old spacesuit, the meat suit, and the barometric pressure goes through sudden changes. So depending on what's going on in your tummy, in your digestive tract, what you've eaten, what you haven't eaten, the types of food that you've eaten, the emotional state, is the stomach churning up because you're emotionally distressed? Is it churning up because you're eating foods that don't actually match up with your body's requirements? Multiple reasons. But I thought it would be really, really fun to talk today about how that takes place, and no, it's not in your head. And was that a little gassy yesterday? Yeah, people were really gassy yesterday. And the reason is because that barometric pressure change that fluctuates from up to down, because we're having these crazy storms here, are having a direct impact as they expand and contract on the digestive system, on that stomach, and on those intestines. So yes, yesterday was a day full of people who were fartled and startled by their own farts, and I wanted to explain why. So I hope that helps. Know thyself.